The new lawyer boot camp really came from two different ideas. The first was that for quite some time now I've been trying to think of a way that we might create a program that would service our newest constituents, newest members, and teach them practice skills. And just this last year, our president, Kristen Caruso, came back from the national meeting and indicated that there were some other state organizations that were running what they called a boot camp. And so those two ideas coalesced together for the program that we have coming up here in a few weeks.
That sounds good. So what is your goal? What do you hope to accomplish with this event?
Well, the idea is that I think as an organization we've done a terrific job in terms of creating programs for our members as an example for trial advocacy skills. The best example of that being our Trial Academy that we run every year. And then I think we've also done a wonderful job of creating substantive law education for the members with our various committees. But we really haven't had anything directed to just practice skills. And so that's what this is about. Our target audience is those attorneys, say 1 year of practice or less, who really need help with the basic practice skills, and that's what we're trying to target.
So Tom, you've been in practice for a lot of years. How many years is that?
37.
37 years. And so what are you hoping to pass on to these new lawyers?
Exactly what I just said. So what we're trying to do is we're trying to say, okay, you might have a wonderful grasp of the substantive law, and you might even have developed along the way some pretty good advocacy skills. But do you have those basic practice skills that go along with being an attorney who can run an efficient practice on a day-to-day basis? Here in my firm, we've spent a lot of time on this idea over the years, but my thought is that through an intensive one-day program, we can bring in some young people. In this case, we're looking at a group of not more than 20, and in a one-day program, really pass on to them some of these good practice skills in a way that'll give them a leg up, perhaps with others. And the way we're going to teach this is it's going to be myself as the principal instructor, and then I've also enlisted Brendan Powers, another really experienced defense attorney, and also a very entertaining speaker, I might add, who is going to co-teach with me. So it should be a great program.
Well, I'm sure the kids are looking forward to it. What are your hopes for the future of this program?
Well, the hopes for the future of the program is that it becomes the go-to program in the city for litigation attorneys to learn good practice skills. And you know, I neglected to point out some of the more specific subject matters that we're going to talk about. The things that, as an example, we're going to talk about time management, which in my view is probably the most important thing for young lawyers to learn. It's just not something that for most people comes as a natural item, and so they really need help from experienced litigators learning how to manage their time effectively to get their job done. We're also going to talk about time recording, billing practices, and the best way to do that. We're going to talk about professionalism skills. How do you create that professional persona that allows you to deal with other attorneys, both on the defense bar and on the other side, so that you can get your job done effectively? And then I'm really excited about the fact that we've got a block in this program where we're going to teach kids about how to effectively appear in court. And we've got two very experienced jurists that are going to join us to teach that block. And so it should be terrific. But you ask what are my hopes for the future? I hope that by what we do here in 2016, we're going to set the foundation for an annual program like this that will be one that our member firms send their new recruits to year in and year out. And so I'm really looking forward to seeing everybody on June 24th.